Sexuality or sex is an inadequate activity to be described as an orgasm. You can try sexuality, alcohol, drug. It will only enslave you, it doesn't liberate you. He calls it kingdom of God, he calls it heaven, he calls it whatever. Essentially, he is looking for an ultimate orgasm. We described God as an orgasm. What you refer to as God is an ultimate orgasm. For most people, the word orgasm always means sexuality, but that's not the fact. Essentially, an orgasm means an internalized ecstatic state. It is being used generally in language with relation to sexuality because unfortunately, for most people, they have known no other experience bigger than the physical intensity of sexuality, probably. So in the East, we called God as Ananda. Ultimate orgasm is God. If you want to settle for limited things, you can try sexuality, alcohol, drug. It will only enslave you, it doesn't liberate you. Because this is not Ananda, this is just pleasure. Pleasure is always entangling. People seek pleasure essentially because joy is missing, because bliss is missing. If you are blissful, you would definitely not seek pleasure. Pleasure, isn't it so? If you're right now really blissful, would you seek pleasure? Pleasure is just a shadow of blissfulness. It is never the real thing. It just gives you a shadow. But when you have not known the real thing, even a shadow will do. I'm not against it, but if you do not realize the limitation of pleasure, you will get entangled in it. The more and more you seek pleasure, the more and more you get entangled to the objects of pleasure. But the more and more blissful you become, the more and more you become free from everything. When you're truly blissful, nothing is needed. No food is needed, no sleep is needed, even life is not needed. Actually, when you're truly blissful, you're willing to die. Please see this. Only that one who is constantly willing to die every moment of his life, only that one will know life. Because if you do not know how to fall into the abyss of life, you will never know the peak of life. Life is one inside the other, that's the problem. But people think one is against the other because they're using their logical mind to decipher life. Life and death are one inside the other. Are they one after another? They are not one after another, they are one inside the other, please see. And only if you willing to fall into that abyss of death, you will know the peak of life. Generally, in English language, if you're in a hopeless condition, we say, it is said in English, you're falling into a bottomless pit. Please understand this. Look at the superficial nature of people's understanding. If a pit is bottomless, there's really no danger, isn't it? It is the most wonderful thing. If something is bottomless and you fall into it, it is an eternal free fall. Only because there is a bottom, there is a problem.
No matter what you are pursuing in life, whether it is money, wealth, power, God, or enlightenment. What is it that you are seeking? Essentially, what you are seeking is an ultimate sense of sweetness within you, isn't it? Whatever you do, don't you want to do everything with a very pleasant mind? Either you hit it accidentally or consciously. That is a choice you have. So now you have got a great choice to experience ecstasy, an extreme level of sweetness within you. And how does it feel like in? Through Soak in Ecstasy of Enlightenment with Sadhguru program, which is going to be held in the month of July and August in various parts of the country, and the registration gates are already opened for it. It is an advanced full-day experiential program with Sadhguru. This program is an opportunity to be with Sadhguru as he takes you through the powerful process and meditation. This is not just like any other meditation program, it is a doorway of higher states of consciousness. So do not miss this opportunity. This opportunity does not come in everybody's life. So just use this chance. This is not just any other meditation program. It is a doorway to the higher states of consciousness that will really take you to experience the higher realm of consciousness. Not only this, you are going to explore the realm of ecstasy where the essence of life is revealed in all its splendor. Now what happens is, most people misunderstand pleasure as bliss. You can never sustain pleasure, but blissfulness means a state that is not dependent upon anything or anybody. Pleasure is always dependent upon something or somebody. But blissfulness, on the other hand, is independent, not dependent upon anything. It is your own nature, your own state. Once you are in touch with it, you are in. That means that's all. Now, in yoga, the initial phases of sadhana that you do are aimed at stability, not ecstasy. Stability is more important than ecstasy. If ecstasy comes before stability, then you are heading for a crash. Remember that if ecstasy comes after stability, it is fantastic. But the reverse will literally crash you down. The yogic system has devised the practices in such a way that everything is aimed at stability first and then head on to ecstasy. And that's why we need to complete inner engineering program including Shambhavi Mahamudra before attending this Soak in Ecstasy program. And if you haven't been initiated yet into Shambhavi, do not have a guilt. You also have a chance to attend this program where they will also get you initiated into Shambhavi. So this time, do not miss the opportunity to participate in such a powerful meditation that is being guided by Sadhguru, that will make you experience the highest state of awareness, the higher realm of consciousness. And not only this, because you have such a nice opportunity to spend time with Sadhguru, you can actually ask Sadhguru all the questions that has been dumped in your heart, all the questions that has been unanswered, what you literally go on thinking in your mind, you can ask with him because you are spending time with him. So now let us see that how this event has changed the life of millions. Let us see a small glimpse of it.
एक नजर देखा तुझे, जान लिया मैंने मुझे, एक नजर देखा तुझे, जान लिया मैंने मुझे, तेरी एक झलक में जान लिया मैंने मुझे, तेरा
you loved the video and found it meaningful, and if yes, do not forget to register through the link in the description. And also do not forget to give it a like, share and subscribe. And up to next, stay safe, healthy, happy and namaskaram.